great to catch up with Alistair Lyce to find out a bit more about what you're doing. You're the mystery man. Got some really cool solutions. Al, I was listening to you the other day and you were talking about, I think you said something like, people get their car serviced every 10,000 kilometres and we diligently write that stuff down and make sure it's done, the stickers on the windscreen. We go to the doctor every 3 to 6 months to make sure things are okay. But we never get a health check on our businesses. No. I thought that was really interesting. We let that thing run along without doing all the stuff we do to ourselves, our bodies and our cars. You've got an interesting solution for real estate agents who want to do a health check on their business. What are you up to?
Yeah, no, totally, Pete. And it's not always easy to take that step back. I mean, you're in a business, you're running it every day, you're under a lot of pressure. Sometimes it is just a case of getting an outsider's look in. And I think it's not any outsider. As you know, I've been in the industry for a long time. I've held quite a few different roles, from salespeople, business owner, through to corporate. So from that, there's a lot of experience. So I guess from my perspective, I know what to look for when I know what works in a good business and what works in a business that probably just needs that little bit of a hype, so a bit of a rocket to make sure that things happen. So,
cool.
Yeah.
So the solution you're putting together is a health check for a business, yes, looking at the technology, the branding, the marketing,
yep,
sales meetings, even to that level of what are the things, what are the health checks, what are the pain points that these businesses need to keep an eye on? Because it's amazing how systems we've got fall off the pace, or we measure the wrong things, and all of a sudden, we've got a bank knocking on our door, or we've got staff walking out the door with a culture problem or a finance problem. You are identifying those things in these health checks, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, Pete. At the end of the day, what matters most is really comes down to profit. Now, that doesn't happen by itself. I don't sit there and look through people's books. It's a matter of looking through their business to say, well, how do you get to that profit stage that you are making sure that you are where you want to be? And that's a whole range of things. There's no one simple solution, as you know, Pete. It is a lot of things. So we look at branding, we look at morale, we do look at websites. So we look at practical things. We also look at the way that they service their agents. There's a whole range of different things, and we can actually find that on the website as well, where I do actually list what's on there.
Nice, that's cool. So I guess the thing, and you and I have done this in the past, is for some people, for some business owners, that's a challenge because they don't want that extra set of eyes. They're worried about what it might find.
Yep.
But the nice thing is when you actually identify those issues, you've got an opportunity to fix them. Because it's much better that you help to identify those issues than have the bank say, hello, we have a problem here.
Absolutely. And look, and it really is coming as an advocate for the office owner, for the business owner, as their advocate. And look, there might be their partner for 2 hours, someone that can come in and give them that assistance that they can't obviously necessarily get elsewhere. They're not going to get it from their team. They're not going to get it from their family. It is that bit of business expertise across the board for someone to come in and basically just give them a little bit of a hand and say, listen, here's some of the areas based on benchmarking and other areas that other offices are doing particularly well, how you can really start to excel yourself in different places.
And I'm fortunate enough that I've seen you do that right across Australia and New Zealand in offices where people have invested in that health check on their business,
yep,
through what used to be an oxygen program of actually pumping life back into that business and getting them back onto the track.
Yes.
No shame in the game in putting your hand up and saying, I need a hand, is there?
No, look, and by experience, Pete, it's the people that don't put their hand up and probably put up a little bit too late are the ones that you can't help. It's people that I think realise that they can do better. And then that can be, I think, any office, any size, any place.
Exciting times, Al. If people want to get involved in this program of yours, the health check on the business, what do they need to do?
The website, which is speakconfidence.com.au, that's got all the details on there, and obviously contact details at all. I'd love to have a chat with anyone that wants to just have a chat at the end of the day.
Great service, good service to the industry. Speakconfidence.com.au.
That's it.
Great to catch up, Al.
Thanks, Pete. Appreciate it.